that, but I'll have to see exactly what Jojo is thinking. Maybe he's still going to go for it. Okay.
I mean, it's a tough lane, but I mean, you do have Alistar ultimate, you have Vi ultimate, even Sion ultimate can be good. Like, you have a lot of good options to choose from here, and it also just helps kind of provide, it doesn't provide engage, but it provides... I do want to say though, for G2, I think this early game, I mean, this is the best early game we've seen from them thus far, for sure. But also, if you look at the nature of the matchups, you have a Nidalee top, which is...
Can show up, but got mid push. Seems like they will be able to grab all three.
Yeah, and this is what I meant by not kind of immediately going towards that dragon. You give the opportunity for MKOI to get the push that they needed with LEC support on the top half, so they're going to be pretty...
CS close, as Jack highlighted once before.
Oh, Skirmishes is here.
Punted back, Alvaro in trouble, flash, moves backward, Unbreakable tries to find the disengage. Super now trying to get a bit more damage down, but they should just be able to finish the support. Now Super might just need to back up. Continues to auto, Elyoya on the way in, W to deny any further follow-up, but this area damage isn't quite there.
Get the ult from Caps to follow-up, and you just don't get to play the game for about 4 seconds, which should be enough for follow-up, but Elyoya finding Skimon.
Skimon feeling pretty good. Locking down Elyoya,
no
gonna have a hard time. Perfect chain CC, he's ticking, he's burning. Skimon grabs it, they wanted to zone it. Last auto will seal the deal, and Skimon finally finding a game where he can build that lead.
G2 are making it look easy. They're just able to pick up individual kills here. Skimon looking much more composed, much more like himself. As Lebrov here, oh, with the KazaLoLL.
Using a bit of the Hex Blast movement speed to get involved. Skimon here now as well. Alvaro a bit too late, and G2 finding their footing in game 3.
Starting to come back, Skimon and Lebrov working well together, finding picks as MKOI overextend. Now they get the bot side jungle, they get a bunch of those minions tossed into that bot side turret to no avail of MKOI. But MKOI looking to maybe collapse on the low health cow.
Lebrov caught out here.
Oh, flash here. I think.
Breakable.
Oh, he procs the face rush. Wait, super?
The cow. Keep going. Ulti there, extra movement speed, wants to keep chasing. Doesn't have to reset on the dash, would love to
on that bottom side though, will net the tower on the bottom half of the map for MKOI. So at least that is something coming back after that long chase for MKOI, and it's kind of adding to...
You go in, you push Q. If they burn spells on you, you're doing your job.
Riptide going to be taken, MKOI going to back away, but I was going to say, I think they have these good engage tools, but they don't really have one right now. Jojo being that sole engage tool realistically to try and set them up.
MKOI don't expect it. They assume, hey, hands off. Time for a bit of a parlay, but instead G2 full aggression on the top side of the map. They're hungry for blood. They want to find Jojo. Smite to slow him down. Flash, he tries to get himself out.
Herald is there for G2 as MKOI overload the bottom side of the map.
It's going to be a cross map for tier 2 for Drake here. I'd say as MKOI, you're pretty happy about this. Fighting this Drake, when you press tab and you see the 2 items on this Vi.
Caps caught out, deny the escape, simplify the game plan, and now finally G2 able to get some structures of their own, actually take the lead in terms of towers. And remember, it was neck and neck in terms of gold. It was objectives where G2 were finding the edge, but now like G2 have yet to do. So it does give them a bit more access to mid-wave, a bit more control around that part of map, even now as Mirwin breaks another tower on the top side. For G2, committed to finding a fight here. Lebrov, potentially a bit over-eager. Never hurts to chunk the Braum out early, gets his flash as well. Caps trying to find a stun, trying to find the engage. Lebrov's ulti going a little bit wide. Knockback is good onto the Alistar, but maybe not the ideal target. Mirwin trying to finish the kill. Down goes the bear. Jojo Pune on the chase, trying to get into this one. And then Nidalee running, sprinting. Mirwin wants to get the hell out. G2 happy to retreat, happy to grab that kill. Good body block coming in from Elyoya. Jojo Pune trying to take down Caps. Nice footwork coming in from the Annie, but he's getting closer. It feels like an inevitability. Jojo Pune chasing. Caps taken down. Massive for the Silas. Skimon now tries to taste the empowered Timbers coming through. Jojo Pune with the Alistar ulti, but he can't push the button! G2! Beautiful layering of the CC!
And G2 strike back in this series as they're able to take down 2, they're able to get the Atakan, and some nice, fancy footwork from Caps. Alvaro tries
to finish off the rest of them.
It's a wonderful play from G2 here, but Caps, no flash on it.
Marked crucially, concussive blows there. Flash forward from Alvaro, they want to find that kill. The rest of G2 descending on the side. Supa is already ulted. He's in excellent position to fight, but he needs to get the hell away from the bear. Mirwin, attack speed steroid coming in. Hansama taking down.
The series able to get that Infinity Edge, be able to get that LDR, and they can finally start to win some of these fights.
Easy, because they have to come to you, but you're down in Drakes. You're behind in the game, and Elyoya is going to be in trouble now. Punted back into the team. G2 happy to have an easy kill. Elyoya down, jungler gone, Broken Blade on the way in. This might just be the Baron. G2 fans were waiting to see MKOI. They've outplayed at a man disadvantage before. We've seen it in the series.
Lebrov is hiding.
Can they make it happen again? Lebrov behind. Supa looking for the angle. Punts Mirwin back. There's no immediate follow-up. Now Broken Blade going in. Alvaro knocked to the side, but it's Hansam in the backline. Look at an eye. Supa now flashing out. Supa for a brief moment uncontested. They're trying to follow, but Skimon, he's just too far ahead. He finds the kill. Mirren and Jojapune want to make the difference, but it's a 2v4, and they've got nowhere left to run. G2 chasing them out, the headbutt pole, the follow-up, the CC. Oh, damn, G2 finding the kills.
And it was such a beautiful Silas ult from Jojapune to take down Hansama, but it's too little too late, as Mirwin looks like he will fall as well. Or maybe not.
How much time can he buy, though?
I mean,
getting good damage.
The thing is, in the extended fights, he's still scary.
Oh.
Mirren managing to find one. They want to go in again. The CC's here. He's done. But G2, maybe not giving him enough respect. Might have wanted to throw a few more members forward.
Is too damn strong, able to take down Super as well. And it's G2 with the advantage.
Going in, whip it completely!
No!
Looking far behind Skewmon for G2. Going to grab this Baron uncontested. Starting to feel like the first victory lap for this team in the series, as Mirwin now caught out as well. Pulverize, one auto, taking their time. Mirwin powerful in lane, but has not been able to transition that lead. But with Alvaro along the way, maybe they can get it done. Doesn't have quite enough time for the heal. Flash out from Caps at the very least. TP is there. So far ahead. We do so much work. It's fine. They over-focus on Caps or Broken Blade. You can see they just do not do damage to this Sion.
Oh my god, this Sion.
Jojapune at least tanky enough that he can face check, but it's just because Hansama and Skewmon are otherwise occupied. Soul for the side of G2 on top of the... We ran the graphic earlier. Ran it for too long. Couldn't take it down. But it's good to bring it up now. If Caps wins a game in finals, he wins the series. There's a reason this guy is the boogeyman of our region. G2 moving forward with confidence. MKOI still on that point, still find a good engage. The chain CC is solid. Skewmon locked up, but the immediate damage doesn't quite come through. But Skewmon might just get taken down. Queuing out to save G2 to secure, and MKOI desperately trying to push mid lane. But the Baron's falling.
But MKOI can drop it and try to hold control of the Elder here. But I think Broken Blade can just walk at them.
Seems like he can. Jojapune forced to flash. Mirwin waiting over the wall. Spear not hitting a priority target. Alvaro continuing to back up. Unbreakable used a bit early, but G2 again, so patient. The lack of engage from MKOI means they get to play this so slow. Decent poke from the Broken Blade. I take it back. He took no damage. Spear, no damage. He cannot be hurt. Jojapune holding onto the Vi ultimate. MKOI slowly being pushed back. Eyes on the Brav. The potential for a big engage here. Has the flash available. If he catches Supa, it's going to be big. Can't quite find the angle. Supa untouched for now. Caps can't find him either, but Supa's forced to retreat. It's a bloodbath in the midst of everything. Mirwin still getting decent damage down. Caps going golden. Elyoya forced back. G2 finding the double for Hans. A nearly effortless fight.
It was a long, hard-fought game for MKOI, but there's just nothing they can do. G2 are too strong, and they will start that march to try and get to that game 5.
And Broken Blade was just too damn tanky. They did not have anywhere near the damage they needed, as G2 will barrel down the ball lane and finally breathe some life back into this series.
G2 will not go quietly in this series. It will not be a repeat of winter. G2 striking back against MKOI. Broken Blade unconcerned, undamaged, unfaltered, feeling confident as G2 find the first win in this series.